Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs7 here again, and welcome to another Hardcore Iron Man progress video here today. In this video, we are continuing on our grind at the Liberation of Mazcab, mostly killing Beastmaster Durzag there, trying to get ourselves the abilities so we can move on to some of the higher levels of group PVM. Although we do have a little surprise in there today, actually in the first clip, but you guys will have to wait and see on that. Before we jump into the clips though, I just wanted to mention I went ahead and created a Discord server for anybody who wants to join and hang out, chat, whatever. Got a couple of channels on there for talking about RuneScape and sharing drops and achievements. So if any of you guys are interested, it'd be cool to build up a little community in there. There is a link in the description to join that, and yeah, I hope to see you guys in there. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and roll the first clip here. So let's start it up, and as you can see, we are here at Beastmaster, and if you saw, there was 400k HP remaining when I started this clip, and I want to go ahead and keep that in your mind for later on in the video. But we are finishing it off here, and there are some bombs, but as you can see, quite a smooth kill this time around. Looks like pretty much everyone's still alive, and we had no issues right there. So as a result of that, you're going to see in this next clip, believe it or not, I actually went ahead and did the Yakamaru kill with that same team. I decided, because of how well we did at Beastmaster and the team just seemed generally very good, and it was a full raid. I explained it more in the next clip after this, but I did decide to go ahead and do Yakamaru, and as you can see, we did kill it there. 7 minutes 22-second kill, and that was my first kill at that boss. So bit of a surprise to you guys probably to see me do that, but now we have 2 bosses to loot. So we're going to start with Yakamaru here, and as you can see, we did not get anything, so we're going to go ahead and re-roll the loot. And we actually pick up our first Mazcab ability codex right there with 1 Yakamaru kill and only 3 Beastmaster kills. So quite lucky to pick it up so quickly, and I was really happy to see that. We are going to be using it up to unlock one of the abilities in the next clip, which is live commentary, and I will talk a little bit more about why I decided to go ahead and do the Yakamaru. But we're going to take that out and bank, and then we do still have the Beastmaster loot, but we do not manage to get anything from that, and obviously we did already use up our reroll, but pretty amazing to get ourselves that drop so early on. But yeah, I will now throw it over to the live comm where we will unlock the ability. Alright you guys, so as you just saw, we did get the Mazcab ability codex from our Yaka reroll there. Pretty hyped to get that. I was not really expecting to do Yaka anytime soon, but I was having a hard time finding just a Beastmaster team, so what I was doing there was I joined the full raid, and then I was going to have someone fill in for me at Yaka, but based on how well the Beastmaster went, I just decided to stay because the Beastmaster was, really fast, and, nobody died or anything like that. It was, you can kind of just get a gauge for how good the team is in general from the Beastmaster, just like how fast it is, how well people do their actual roles, despite them not being that complicated. But yeah, I figured from that it was not too big of a risk to go ahead and do Yaka. And I mean, I was camping full HP the entire fight, and obviously I was kind of nervous, but it went perfectly fine. I did CPR, which is like the easiest role in the entire fight, so it doesn't even really count. But at least I did something. But yeah, I'm definitely not really thinking I have anywhere near enough gear to actually be doing Yaka, but it just turned out that I felt like I could do it there, and I was already in the team, and nobody had any problem with it as far as I could tell, so I just went ahead and went with it. But one thing that's obviously massively lacking, aside from my not great gloves and helm, are the perks. I don't have any perks on my gear, but that's obviously just because I am not 120 invention yet. So I kind of want to get 120 invention before I even go and do Virago, I think. So I'll probably be doing quite a bit of Slayer in the next couple of weeks on top of this as well, on top of the Beastmasters as well, to kind of prepare for Virago and stuff. So you guys can probably expect to see some Slayer clips there, and that should be pretty cool. But yeah, I am currently 108 so that's only like 30 something mil XP off of 120 because of the weird way invention works. But I can also get quite a bit of Invention XP doing archaeology, actually. At the 118 spot, your Maddock actually levels up really fast. Like it's pretty wild. The Invention XP is actually pretty damn good from that, because I think you get like 700k XP for the Siphon as well from level 12. So I'll probably be doing quite a bit more of that as well. I'm hoping that the update today is coming out a little late this week for some reason. They said that it is coming out today, but not until, you know, a later point in the day. So I'm not sure when that's coming out, but I'm hoping we see some sort of change to the Inquisitor staff piece drop rates. That would be nice. But yeah, that is 3 Beastmaster Durzags now. We got a 255 on that, and then the Yaka was 722, my first kill count there. And we have the codex, and the codex is 1 in 20, so I got pretty lucky getting one. But if you count the re-rolls, I have technically 5 rolls on that, because I'm an idiot and forgot to re-roll my first Beastmaster kill. But yeah, I technically have done 5 loots, but still, you know, not even close to the 20 you might expect. So pretty happy to get that. I think I'm going to go ahead and unlock Corruption Blast, because that will help me out more at Yaka and Beastmaster than I think Onslaught would, because you only really Onslaught if you're stun 5. So I think I'll go ahead and just pick up Corruption Blast, and then I'll take Onslaught with my second one, and then we'll be ready to go for Virago in terms of these abilities. So yeah, we're going to do that. Go ahead and take Corruption Blast, our first Raids ability unlocked on the hardcore. There we have the Corruption Blast ability, and obviously the Mazcap Codex is a new item in our collection log. That is the first of, I think, 19 items that they have in there. Let me double check on that. Yes, 19 items. So the main thing that I really want in this whole, you know, Liberation of Mazcab kills that I'm getting is I really want to get the Yakamaru pet before 100 KC or at 100 KC, because once I have the Yaka pet and I have 100 KC, I'm not doing Yaka ever again unless I try to go for the raid feats, which I might do one day just to see if I can get those. But I will not be doing Yaka for Acto, because obviously Beastmaster can drop all the pieces of Acto. It's a little worse of a drop rate, but Beastmaster is much safer in my opinion than Yaka, of course. So I will definitely not be doing any more Yaka once I have the pet and 100 KC. So that's the plan for now. But yeah, we have Corruption Blast unlocked. This number 3 slot on my ability bar has been waiting for Corruption Blast ever since I started the account, because I just duplicated my main ability bar on my main account, and I obviously have Corruption Blast. So now we have Corruption Blast unlocked. Looking forward to doing some more Beastmasters at the very least. Don't know if I'll have any more full raids in this episode, but yeah, hopefully we can get another one. That would be insane. Alright, you guys, in this next clip here, we are back at Beastmaster once again, and you might remember from the first clip, I wanted you to keep in mind that we were at 400k HP when I started the clip. Well, I've started this next clip at that same amount of HP, 400k, and in the first clip, we went from that to Beastmaster being dead in about 28 seconds, and in this clip, it takes over double that amount of time, I think over a minute. So I kind of wanted to just have that in there as like kind of a comparison to show, you know, as a further reason. That is how, you know, you can kind of tell that your team is good and knows how to DPS and, you know, knows how to handle the mechanics quickly. And, you know, that allows you to DPS better. You can just kind of get that sense from the Beastmaster itself. Like, obviously, I was not trying to do Yaka with this team, considering how slow it was. I think the final kill time is like 5.5 minutes or something like that, as opposed to the under 3 minutes that we got on that other team. So, yeah, I thought that was kind of just a kind of a funny or interesting, whatever you want to call, comparison between how, you know, how different the teams can be when you're getting these random raid teams. But as you can see there, we got our loot and re-rolled and did not manage to pick anything up, unfortunately. Obviously can't really expect us to get anything again, you know, so soon, but it would be really nice to have that happen, so we could move on with our PVM journey here. Now, next up, we have a pretty big swamp kill. We've got, you know, some tier 80s in here. The regular prayers are on deck, and Beastmaster's being run around the room as we get the kill and my 5th kill there. Running around the room was the plan from the start from the tank, so it actually didn't go too badly in terms of overall, but it was 6.5 minutes, almost slower than our Yakamaru kill, and a lot of people died. But you know, from my perspective, I had no issues. But unfortunately, we did not manage to pick anything up there as we loot and reroll. So yeah, that's going to be this clip. I'll see you guys for the live comm in the next one. Alright, you guys, we are here at Zami God Wars, and I am just about to get 99 magic, maybe next kill, maybe the kill after that. And I don't know if I probably will stay. I'm not too sure if I want to stay or leave, but this was the main reason I came for this trip, was to finish off the 99. And yeah, I just thought it was so funny how this is one of my last 399s for Maxcape, but when I started the series in episode 1, I had, I think, like 93 or 94 magic because I was using it for Chaos Elemental and Revs. And I don't know, I just never really used magic for Slayer at all. I was using, you know, my Dragon Rider Lance at a lot of the mid levels of bossing and when I got to Rax, and yeah, I don't know, I just never had a good thing to use magic on. But now I'm obviously using it at Beastmaster and stuff. I definitely want to be at the max level, although it doesn't really make as big a difference as, you know, like just this one level isn't too huge, obviously, because I have the Elder Overload salves that are already boosting me quite a bit, and it looks like it's going to be on this next kill. We are going to get the level up. I haven't gotten the magic pet yet, Newton, so didn't manage to pick that up, but yeah, it's one of the cooler combat pets in my opinion. I kind of liked it. But for a lot of the pets, in my opinion, the concept art kind of looked a little better than they turned out in game. But that's just my opinion. And also, a couple of the ones that I wanted didn't get picked. I was pretty sad that the Heffen Bunny didn't get picked for the prayer pet. But yeah, there you have it. The 99 magic right there. Just kind of wild that it's my third to last 99. You'd really expect for pretty much most accounts that this would be one of your first. But yeah, that's 99 magic. I think I am just going to leave. I don't really feel like staying here for the rest of this trip because I'm being lazy. But yeah, didn't get any drops, obviously. 2 hard clues, which is nice. Let me just go ahead and post. Say thanks to everyone. We got 99 magic right there. Let me just quickly bank my stuff. But that is another 99 out of the way. Bank all of this. Another 99 out of the way for our max cape. Now we only have 2 left to go. The magic cape actually quite useful for changing your spell book, of course, and everything else doesn't really matter. I do have a celestial catalytic staff, so it'll be nice to be able to use that. But other than that, I guess I don't know if Hydrix bolts are any good at all or not, but could use those if they are. And yeah, pretty sweet. So I do only have 299s left to go, and they are, of course, fletching and runecrafting. I have been doing a ton of runespan this week. I am 97 runecrafting, 837k until 98. So yeah, runespan is really slow and boring. I really don't like it. I would rather be doing the Abyss and having to pay attention, but at least getting some decent XP. But I just don't have the pure essence for that. So I'm going to be continuing to do runespan, but I should be maxing out next week for sure. That'll be in the next episode. 1 mil XP till 97 fletching. I think I might have enough for 99. I have 20k rune arrowheads, 98k broad, and then 22k U-logs. So I haven't done any math on it, but that should be at least close. And if not, then I should be able to hopefully get enough throughout the week of buying my daily broad arrowheads. So shouldn't have to worry about that too much. But yeah, I'm going to end this clip off here. This is probably going to be the end of the video unless I do get a Beastmaster kill before I am going to upload this, because this is being recorded today on Sunday. And I do have Beastmaster available. I have the auto reset on, but I've been looking out for a team all day. Haven't been able to find one just yet. Hopefully we can do soon. But yeah, that is 99 magic, you guys. I am going to go ahead and end the clip. And if we have a Beastmaster, you'll see that. If not, I have a little idea of what thing I want to talk about in the final clip as well. Okay, so I did not manage to get a Beastmaster team yet today, so that kind of stinks, but I mean, I still do have a full 2 days before I will be wasting like reset time, so I'm not too worried about it. Probably be able to find one tomorrow. I wasn't really on a whole lot today. Kind of been not feeling too great just today for some reason, but yeah, I figured it was about time to finish off the video and upload it here, so no more waiting around. But been doing a bit of RuneSpan today. I haven't done too much. I'm still 755 off of the 98, but hopefully we can be getting 99 rune crafting maybe on Wednesday or Thursday this week and leave the rest of the time for fletching. But for this last clip, I did want to discuss a couple of things in terms of like the road to Virago a little bit and my plans after we do finish off this second raids ability. Quickly going to enter my bank pin here. Okay, so yeah, I did want to talk a little bit about that because I'm not actually going to be going straight into Virago once I get this second ability. I have quite a few other things I want to get first that I think are definitely worth getting. One thing that I actually made earlier today was a superior scrimshaw of the elements. It was nice to make one of those. I just for the first time had 10 ancient bones, so I made it into one of those, which will be useful. And we do have the illuminated book of wisdom as well for when I don't want to use the scrimshaw of the elements. But the main thing that I want to be getting before doing Virago for sure is 120 Invention. So I am going to be doing quite a bit of Slayer. And the plan right now is to be ready for Virago, 100% ready for Virago by the time the next Scopulus week comes around. And that is not for about a month or so. It is currently, I think, it's currently Vit week. And that means that after this week ends, then it's a month until the next Scop week. So we do have quite a long time, but I do have a lot of stuff I want to get before then. So first of all was 120 Invention. I don't think that'll be too tough. I'll be doing a mix of Slayer and Archaeology for that because obviously the Maddock XP is pretty damn good from the Archaeology for Invention, so I'm not too mad about that. But I want to get that for sure. And then as on top of getting the 120 Invention, I then want to get quite a few good perks on my gear. I don't really have, the exact perks in mind just yet. I haven't done enough research to know what's the best, but I do want to get a lot of, as best in slot as I can get perks on my gear for my weapon and for my body and legs, as well as get planted feet on my wand. And also get an augmented shield with some good perks on it as well. So I might be going to Rise of the Six prior to Virago, but I haven't 100% decided yet. 120 Invention is definitely first on the list before doing any of this stuff. I also want to definitely get this relic with the Amulet of the Forsaken. So I'm going to need to be doing some barrows to get a full or no, not a full set. You need a full set for the Mauritania hard tasks, which I would also like to have. But to get that amulet, I will be doing quite a bit of barrows for that. And then there's also a couple of gear upgrades that I would kind of like to have, but it's not essential. Ideally, I would like to get Virtus, boots, gloves, and helmet, or, whatever it's called, Virtus hood, right? As those would be probably the best I can get for now from necks, which I haven't done at all yet, so I would have to get the ancient ceremonial and then start doing some necks, which would be good to do either way because it has some pretty good drops in general. I'd like to have, maybe I don't know. I don't think I would, but it would be cool to have magic notepaper for those brews and restores drops, but I don't think I'll be having that because you need 200k dunge tokens, and I'm saving those up for the I did want to buy the outfit first and get that because it gives you a discount. I don't know. That's a little bit more of a niche thing. I don't really need the magic notepaper, but yeah, the main thing is the 120 Invention. Get that, and then I would like to have the Virtus, but that's not essential. Like if Scop comes around and I don't have the Virtus yet, I would still go. But it'd be ideal if I could get that. But if I do have the 120 Invention, I have the perks, and I have the Virtus all before Scop Week comes back, I will probably try to get in and do some Rise of the Six because it would be very nice to get a... I never know the names of the shields. I think it's a Merciless. That is the mage one, so that would be ideal to get. And as far as Rise of the Six goes, it is quite a dangerous boss. I don't know if you can Death Touch Dart them. I was going to try and test it on my main account, but it's bugged right now where you can't go by yourself. I don't really know what's wrong with it exactly. I just know it's bugged and I wasn't able to test it. And it's not listed on the wiki as either you can or you can't. So I don't think you can from what I remember, but I did want to just double check. But as far as Rise of the Six goes, I will only ever go, like I could go on this rotation right here. I will only ever go when I can be on the same side as Carol without Torag. That's pretty much the only time I'll ever go Rise of the Six. And I mean, it's not too strict of a thing, because obviously they both have to be on the same side. That it's probably like a 50-50 if that happens each day. But the main reason for that is because Carol's lightning is easily the most dangerous thing, aside from the bombs, which are, those happen no matter what side you're on. Carol's lightning is easily the most dangerous thing in the whole fight, especially if you get put into the Shadow Realm. So I would not want to be having to deal with that, as it could easily kill me. So I would want to be on the side with Carol, and then I don't want Torag on there. Everyone obviously knows Torag can trap you and hammer you and basically make it so you can't do anything. And if you if my partner were to die on my side and I had Torag, I could get hammered by Torag and then I would be dead. There's nothing I could do to get out if that happened. So I would want to be on I'd be on the east side during this day, and then if my partner were to die, I should be, as long as they're like kind of low, like as long as they don't die at the very beginning of the kill, I should have no problem soloing the side and then logging out, because as long as one of the brothers is dead, the other brothers will not hop over to the other side. So even if the entire team were to die, I would still be able to solo my side and then log out. I think that shouldn't be a problem. But that's basically my plan. Ideally, those things would never happen, but how much can you really trust other people? The main thing I'm worried about, to be honest with you, though, is the Carol Lightning. So I would definitely want to be on Carol's side with no Torag. That's pretty much the plan. But yeah, as far as other gear upgrades go, though, this is one other thing that I wanted to touch on. That's pretty much the most things I can get as far as I know. I did get the Takar Call Mej, obviously, last week. And then if I get the Virtus, boots, gloves, and hood, I think I should pretty much be good to go, because the tier 90 armor I'm going to be getting is from Virago itself, so there's no way I can get that prior to going there. And I think I probably would want to go ahead and get the Draconic Energy and just make it tier 92. I don't think I should have too much trouble with ED2 prior to even getting the Tectonic. It's not too difficult if I remember from my main, but I'll have to double check that you don't need anything special or any accuracy or anything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Just wanted to talk a little bit more in depth about my plans there. There's probably things I'm forgetting to mention for Virago, but I just want to put that out there as kind of the goal at this point, is to be ready to go Virago by the next SCOP week. So we'll see if we can get there. Hopefully so. 99 magic achieved in this video. Next week we will have our max cape. Really looking forward to that. Surprise little Yakamaru kill at the beginning there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Do make sure to join the Discord. Like I said, there's a link in the description if you would like to join that. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the weekly vlog. Peace out.